Everything is falling into place perfectly for XRP to hit the $20 mark. In this video, I want to break down exactly what needs to take place and paint the entire picture for you for what would need to happen for XRP to reach these double-digit numbers. Guys, we're going to go over some historical examples of XRP doing some of these things, and I want to show you why all the conditions are playing out perfectly for this to happen again. Guys, make sure to stick around for this whole thing. There's a lot to cover. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos and subscribe to the channel. These two simple things really do help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange Uphold down in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, let's jump right into it because we have a lot to cover in this video. And like I said in the intro, I really want to paint a picture for you guys for what I see XRP doing in the back half of this year. For the first time ever, I see all the charts coming together perfectly. I see all the macro events we need taking place at a rapid fashion. And I just believe everything is falling perfectly into place for XRP to go on the massive run many people have been waiting for. So I want to start this video off and really just paint a picture of what needs to happen before XRP can go on this run based on historical context and based on really how the cryptocurrency market simply functions. So one of the things we definitely need to see in order for XRP to go is Bitcoin to make an all-time high. Whether or not you like it for one reason or another, Bitcoin goes first and then XRP follows. That's just how these markets work. And what we can see is that right now, Bitcoin is currently attempting to get back to its previous all-time high. This is a very, very good thing for XRP holders because historically, XRP lags Bitcoin and XRP makes its big move after Bitcoin breaks out past its previous all-time high. This is really one of the big things we have been waiting on. Bitcoin to finally break out of here, push to new all-time highs, allowing the altcoin market to rip. It looks like right now Bitcoin is definitely getting some momentum behind it. And I certainly think Bitcoin is going to go much higher than the 100K mark this cycle. I think Bitcoin is just kind of in a waiting period right now. We have had a lot of very bullish price momentum on Bitcoin over the last 2 years. It kind of just needed a chance to cool off. But as I'm going to show you towards the back half of this video, everything is lining up perfectly for Bitcoin to get a massive injection of liquidity. We're going to talk about that towards the end, but before we do that, I want to go over the XRP price chart. What we can see on the XRP price chart is that it is extremely coiled up. XRP does this. Why does it do it? I have no idea. But for one reason or another, XRP likes to coil up, it likes to trade sideways, and then make a massive move of volatility, rapidly moving past other cryptocurrencies. What we can see is that right now, XRP is clearly consolidating. The lows are getting higher, but the highs are getting lower. This is squeezing the price. Based on XRP's history, this typically means that a massive price movement is around the corner. What causes XRP to break out? What causes one of these big moves to come? No one really has any idea, but it is fairly obvious based on every single massive move XRP has done before in the past. This is simply something XRP does. So the real thing we are waiting for is for Bitcoin to move past its all-time high and then something to send XRP to catch up to Bitcoin and the rest of the market. For one reason or another, XRP always moves last. And what we're waiting on is some catalyst to send XRP out of this consolidation formation. Now, if we zoom in, we can take a look that one of the critical catalysts that is right around the corner is actually whether or not the SEC appeals the Ripple SEC case. We're going to find out about that on October 7th. So that could be the thing towards the end of this consolidation pattern to send XRP. Maybe it's a partnership, or maybe it's just XRP randomly deciding to wake up. It wouldn't be the first time XRP just started moving massively parabolically to the upside with absolutely nothing to attribute to it. So why XRP moves like that, we're never going to have an answer. But what's important to understand is that historically, XRP makes that move after Bitcoin clearly goes above its previous all-time high. Now, I want to show you this on the charts because what we're seeing right now is XRP is massively lagging behind Bitcoin. And I think this is causing a lot of panic in people. People see Bitcoin making this big move upward and XRP lagging behind. And I think this is something a lot of people are looking at and saying, oh, does this mean XRP is not going to go? Does this mean Bitcoin is going to leave XRP in the dust? And to that, I would say absolutely not. Take a look at this chart. I think it's one of the most important charts we can look at. This is actually the Bitcoin against XRP price chart back from 2013 to 2017. And what you can see is in that time frame, Bitcoin was doing the exact same thing to XRP, massively outperforming it. Take a look at Bitcoin now, up over 200% against XRP. And take a look at this. In that same exact fashion, Bitcoin was up massively against XRP from 2013 to 2017. Now, the second Bitcoin really made a move past its previous all-time high. I want to show you what happened to XRP. XRP caught up to Bitcoin in almost 4 to 5 candles. This is absolutely insane. In 4 to 5 candles, XRP went from underperforming Bitcoin massively to actually vastly outperforming it. The reason why I want to make this so clear is it is a clear indication that just because XRP is lagging now does not mean XRP can't make a massive candle upward and instantaneously catch up to Bitcoin. And in fact, that's exactly what I think is going to play out. If we take a look at the XRP price chart, we already talked about how we were expecting this large move to the upside. Take a look at this. If XRP was to make this large move to the upside, then at the same exact time XRP did that, we would actually see XRP making a big move on the XRP to Bitcoin ratio as well. What this shows is where XRP outperforms against Bitcoin and when Bitcoin outperforms against XRP. And what we can see is we are actually in the zone right now at the bottom here where XRP is about to outperform Bitcoin. So we are sitting in the perfect place on all of these charts for XRP to catch up to Bitcoin in a massive parabolic fashion. And it just looks like that is going to happen on every single chart we can pull up. XRP always catches up to Bitcoin in every bull market. What we can see is it is positioned perfectly to do that on its own consolidated chart, on the XRP to Bitcoin chart, and when you compare XRP and Bitcoin in previous cycles. Now, with all that said, we need a good macro environment for liquidity to flow back into this market. Because if Bitcoin can't push past its previous all-time high, there's going to be no money coming into XRP or the rest of the altcoin market. What I want to show you is that we are about to see a tidal wave of new money coming into the market. What we are seeing play out right now on the macro level is one of the most important things that we have been waiting on. And that is inflation going away and Federal Reserve interest rates coming down. Take a look at this. We just got this report today. Inflation in the United States is now under 1.5%. The Federal Reserve's target is 2%. The whole reason they jacked up interest rates was to get inflation back down to 2%. Inflation is now below their target. It is a 1.5%. So the Federal Reserve has absolutely no reason to keep interest rates high. So what are we going to see? Well, the Federal Reserve has already said this. We are going to see interest rates come down. What we can see, and this is a chart of US interest rates, is that every single time the Federal Reserve brings interest rates up, they almost always come right back down. And that is exactly what we're seeing play out right now. Federal Reserve jacked up rates. Their rate jacking did exactly what it was supposed to do. It got rid of inflation. And now that inflation is gone, we are expecting rates to come right back down to this lower level. Let me show you why this is such a big deal. And guys, this is really going to close the loop on everything we have been talking about. What we are seeing right now is a record amount of funds in money market funds. This is cash sitting on the sideline, close to $6.24 trillion sitting in money market funds, taking advantage of high interest rates. But as we just talked about, high interest rates are going away. This money sitting in money market funds is going to have to find a new home. I don't think there is a better home for this money to flow to than cryptocurrencies. We are watching record debasement of the dollar. We are watching extremely dangerous and uncoordinated monetary policy by the United States. The US dollar has never been weaker, and there's a lot of people with a lot of skepticism about the stock market. I believe cryptocurrencies are going to be an obvious choice for this money to come to. With regulations around the corner, with more and more large businesses starting to adopt cryptocurrency technology, with large institutions bringing out ETFs and all other kinds of different ways that people can actually invest into this industry, and with it actually being at the center of the political race, it has never been a better time for this money sitting on the sidelines to come flowing back into this asset class in a massive way. When this money comes, I don't think there is any doubt it is going to flow into the top cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is going to benefit massively. This is going to help get Bitcoin get past its previous all-time high. And I believe the second that happens, history is going to play out how history has always played out before in the past. Top cryptocurrencies like XRP solving real-world problems, bring real-world utility, are going to benefit massively. People like to look at XRP's movement, the way it trades sideways, doesn't do much for long periods of time, as some kind of negative against XRP. When the fact of the matter is XRP is always going to have its big movement. It just happens in a much shorter period of time than most other cryptocurrencies. If that's something you don't like, if that's something you have a problem with, you shouldn't be holding XRP. Because at the end of the day, most of us truly understand that while all these charts are fascinating, while it's nice to see a clear path for XRP to achieve some of these larger numbers, it is so important to understand that the fundamentals are key. And if XRP is not successful in being a useful financial vehicle, none of these charts mean anything. Guys, I think I forgot to cover one other thing that I do want to make a point on. If Bitcoin was to go past its previous all-time high and end up in the, I don't know, 150 to 180K level, which I think is certainly possible for Bitcoin this cycle, then if XRP made a movement like it has done before against Bitcoin, take a look at this chart. XRP makes this massive move outperforming Bitcoin. This level right here, which obviously looks like that's something that could be very achievable for XRP based on past movements on this chart, this movement by XRP right here would put XRP at $20 to $40 against Bitcoin. Guys, I believe this is an obvious and clear path for XRP to hit these high double-digit numbers. I believe with the macro environment we are going into, both XRP and Bitcoin have a long room to run, and I believe we are a lot closer to that than many people truly understand. Guys, I hope this video really helped you see the bigger picture. Thank you so much for coming, and for now, Mickle out.